How often have we heard this line? You having to choose between family and your loved one. You know, I'm sure you've heard this line somewhere. It's either with your friend or even yourself. Is it going to be us or them? Or have you heard someone saying, I'm tired of proving myself over to people who never liked me in the first place? How's about we talk about being stuck between the bloodline and the hard line? Are you stuck between the two? Let's talk about that. Hi there, my name is Sophisitole, your life coach, relationship coach, and a passionate motivational speaker. I'm passionate about helping you brighten up your light that already exists. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that can be very heavy on one's life. Having to choose between your bloodline and your hardline. A point where it's like it's either your family or your romantic relationship. The family will be saying that we've been with you for that long and it's a family thing. You cannot choose this person over us. On the other hand, this person is also saying, I'm tired of proving myself to people that never liked me in the first place. Let me just throw in a little bit of a disclaimer there. This video is not about making anyone choose between family and their loved one, but it's just about helping you stand for your truth, helping you stand for what you are for and what makes you happy and what is a priority for you, and that will definitely be your life. All right, let's get down to it. It happens in so many cases that you find yourself in a difficult place in your life, having to choose between your family and your loved one. And it's so difficult because you don't know what to do. People end up saying, but I love them both. Who do I go for? Do I choose my life partner or do I choose my family? Which one is, But I can tell you, standing from outside the situation, it's very easy for one to think it's an easy choice. You will definitely know what to say. But trust you me, it's not always that it's so clear that you can choose which one to go for. Let's break it down. It happens a lot that when you are with family, they'll be telling you that this person is not right. They are new in your life. We've been there for forever. And this is how the family has been doing it. We've been doing it like this for years. And, so much that there's a noise around you. There's so much that goes in your head that you end up feeling confused and not knowing what to do. But then there's a reason for that confusion. There's a reason for you to find out that you don't know what to do. Just stick around, I'll unpack it for you later. On the other hand, it's your life partner that you're with. This person is new, but the fact that they're new in your life, it doesn't mean that they're wrong. It doesn't mean that they won't make it with you in life. It doesn't mean that they are fake. You just need to give them chance. That's all. They haven't been there for the past years, yes, but then they are now in your life. What if that person is genuine? What if it's your actually soulmate, but then there's another noise that comes from the family side. And this person gets tired as well to a point where they say to you, I'm tired of proving myself to your family that's actually not appreciating me and they never liked me in the first place. And then there's a noise as well from your life partner. And both of them are saying it's either this person or us. And this person is also saying again on the side to say it's either me or them. Must you choose? Do you have to choose? Okay, pause it right there. How's about you look at you, right? Here's the thing. Here is my point. Look at you. Think about you. What do you want? What makes you happy? What are you for? What are you about? Think about yourself. That's where your answer is going to be. If you know what makes you happy, what makes you content, and think about it from that sense to say now, is this family toxic or not? Is this person toxic or not? But if you know yourself, if you find yourself and know what you're about, you'll definitely know the answer, and you'll definitely know what decision to make. All right. And once you've done, then you will avoid these things that follow. All right. So the first thing that will avoid is you being the bridge between the two. Because if you think about the actual bridge that people walk over the whole time, it's not nice. What happens? You'll end up breaking at some point because it will definitely get too much for you. All right. So think about it from that sense to say, once you've found you and made a decision based on what makes you happy, what you want, what you are about, you will avoid being a bridge. People will not all walk all over you because now you will be knowing what you want. It's just for your own good that you avoid being the bridge between the two. Because once you do that, you're gonna prevent yourself from breaking. Think about it. It happens a lot that when people walk over you, you end up at some point breaking, because you will definitely break. All right. So make sure that you identify, you know what you're about. And then that way you're gonna make a very constructive decision that's gonna make you happy, that's gonna please you at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what you go for, but at the end of the day, you have to be happy. Because now on the family side, you need to make sure that if they are saying that this is how we've been doing it for years and this is what the family is about, think about it to say, what are they doing? Are they handing over pressure at you, or are they passing on the family's wisdom that you can take and run with? That's where your decision is. All right. And on the other side, on your partner, you have to think about it in a sense that you must decide if have you shrank yourself in the relationship. Has your light dimmed down in the relationship to a point that you are not yourself, but you are in a romantic relationship? So those are the things that you can look at when you are deciding for yourself to say, which one is it going to be? Or are you even going to choose between the two? All right. So once you check those and see if this relationship is making you shrink, it's making you be the person that you actually not are. Are you actually really, really happy in the relationship? Check those, and those will definitely help you make the decision that's going to help you live a happier life. Because if you think about it, you don't want to be stuck in the middle between all of these people. The other question is it even fair for you to get stuck between the two? Is it even fair for people to make you choose between them? I mean, think about it and decide. Like I've already said, the value of this video is not to make sure for you to choose between the two, but it's just to lighten up your light so that you can choose wisely. It's just to lighten up your light so that you are aware of all the facts and make a decision that is conscious and also that is lighter, and you're gonna be happy at the end of the day. It is a reality that happens, that people are being made to choose between family and their loved ones, or even a partner. It is a reality that you end up being stuck, not knowing which side to choose. And now, because you're thinking, if I'm going with family, this one's gonna say this and that. If I'm going with this one, the family's gonna do this and that. So think about you. That's all that I'm saying to you, because you are the most important person in the whole picture. This story, it's about you. You are not just part of it, but you are the actual story. How you write it, it's actually up to you. With that said, I'm gonna ask you to please like this video, share it, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Remember, you can shine brighter and out.